Okay, getting ready to put my bottom skin on here, and prior to doing that, reviewed all the appropriate drawings and double checked everything to make sure that I wasn't getting too far ahead of myself putting this thing together. And in doing so, I checked the drawing ONX-B04. Detail C calls out for two 525 10R-12 bolts and flat washers and nylocks. Well, they go right here. We can see I've got one already started there, hopefully. And I already had the skin clecoed on the bottom, and I went to try to put these nuts on from the hole that's upside, through the access hole up through the top up here, and I just couldn't simply get to them at all. So I started thinking about how the best way to do this, and I figured that if I started from the back end by just clecoing the back part of the tail skin, or the bottom skin, to the tail, and let the front flop down out of the way, I could reach in here and do what I needed to do. Also, I'll be able to get the skin up underneath the forward fuselage, no problem, because there's enough play there. So to get these bolts in there, just you can see one coming up from the bottom here, pretty easy to get to. And also the bolts are just a little bit long for this application. With one washer, you probably won't get them as tight as they could be, so the next size down might be a little too short, so two washers I've found are adequate or almost required for this location. So you can see I can get on there pretty easily. Imagine trying to do that from the hole up above. The other thing is, if you can see where the bolt is, one of the rivets from the side of the longeron came in a little too far where you'd never be able to get a ratchet or any kind of a wrench on there. So I kind of just ground a little bit of the end of it off so I could have some clearance for the nut. So as you can see, I got the two washers on there, getting in there with the nut, and got her started, and we're in business. So I can actually get a 1/4" drive socket on there, backing it up with a Phillips screw on the bottom, and tightening it up. If your arms are long and skinny, you might be able to do this from the top, but that's pretty difficult. I think I'll be able to get my torque wrench on there as well. Yeah, if you do this from the top, you'd have to almost screw the screwdriver, and that's not the preferred method of tightening the fasteners. Okay, so it's stuck up right there, and got my torque wrench already set. Going the right direction. I'm going to have to put a thin wall socket on there. I had to grind down a 3/8 or a 1/4" drive socket some time ago to get in some of these tighter spots. Backing it up. there, she broke over. It's tight at about 24 inch-pounds it calls for on that size fastener. So I hope this helps. I've been miserable trying to do this from the top with my arms, and it's much easier from the bottom. So there you have my tip for the day.